Distinguished audience, ladies and gentlemen, it is my privilege to be the person who receives this award today on behalf of the Regional Center for Human Rights and to express our gratitude. For a human like myself, a small voice for those who have no voice, who struggle so that the cry of the children may be heard in all its power, this is without any doubt the highest honor that I can receive. I know that this award is a recognition not of the RCHR work alone, but of the work of many other organizations and people who have striven to bring hope for those who are looking for their deported children and who are trying to cope with trauma provoked by the Russian aggression. Millions of Ukrainian children are affected by brutal, unprovoked Russian war against Ukraine since 2014. They have been killed, raped, seriously injured, forced to witness or even experience terrifying acts of violence. The consequences for Ukrainian children are at a scale and a speed not seen in Europe since World War II. The Russian Federation has deported more than 20,000 Ukrainian children. And now it imposed its citizenship on them. It transferred them to Russian families for foster care or for adoption, and is trying to eradicate their national identity. Such a policy of the aggressor state proves that it has no intention to return Ukrainian children, and all existing initiatives are just an attempt to avoid the responsibility, including in the International Criminal Court. Currently, the process of repatriation is organized through Qatar, but it seems not to be very effective, as evidenced by the low number of already returned children, only 388 to date. The Regional Center for Human Rights has taken many steps to help Ukrainian children. We have submitted 3 communications to the International Criminal Court, resulting with the issuance of 2 arrest warrants against Vladimir Putin and Lvova-Belova. We have elaborated the concept of the unified legal repatriation mechanism and contributed significantly to the establishment and activity of the International Coalition for Returning Ukrainian Children and Bring It Back UA Task Force. We work tirelessly to identify abducted children and to include guilty persons to sanction lists. We advocate for the protection of Ukrainian children in the United States, in Europe, in Canada, but we are also constantly seeking for partnerships with countries of Asia, Latin America, and Africa, because now it's not the time to compare suffering of children. Now it's time to make this world fair and safe for each child. Now it's not the time to tell the world leaders to realize how important the reunification of family is. They already know it. Their children are with them, not with their enemies. Now it's time to tell the world leaders how to help Ukrainian children. They need psychological rehabilitation, medical assistance, educational services. But more than anything else, Ukrainian children need peace. That is why, among key priorities for the Global Peace Summit, we have the repatriation of Ukrainian children. When we look at the world today through the eyes of Ukrainian children, we see a terrifying picture. Too many dreams have been shattered, and too many hopes have been extinguished. It must stop. My greatest hope is that this will be the last time. This will be the last time when we should fight for the return of abducted children to Ukraine or wherever. We must solve it once and for all. Thank you.